Cinematology. Today we'll be talking about steak and green beans. Steak my way, and I will tell you why. So today I'm using what we call the flat iron steak. It does come from the shoulder blade of the beef. Tender. It has the white fat that goes along the actual grains of the beef. That's what I call the taste of the actual beef. That will become a lot more tasty. So I have my cast iron pan over here, heating to medium heat to high heat. That I'm gonna just add a bit of olive oil here, like that, and then a bit of salt, both sides. Remember, when you season, you need to season before the actual steak is cooked. I also left my steak on room temperature for about 30 to 35 minutes. That will enable to have a nice crust and of the actual steak, and also it won't be raw in the middle. So that's a good practice for you to know. So I'm going to start by placing the steak over there. Now remember, everybody has different kind of liking how they want their steak done. I prefer it medium. Some people, they could be medium to medium rare, whatever. It's not about that. It's about how you want your cook and the practices around cooking a steak. I'm not going to touch it that much. I won't disturb it that much. So for you to know. So I also have some pepper I'm going to add in there, like that. Nice. So I'm probably going to have it for about 2 minutes one side. I'm going to check the one side, and then I'm going to flip it over. Now I'll be also showing you another step of this steak that people they don't even think about. Now you fry your steak, and then what? Why don't you just capture the actual juices of the steak that has been released in the pan and turn it into a sauce? So I'll be using a bit of rosemary, some nicely toasted crushed coriander seeds, and some bay leaf in there with a bit of red wine, and I'm going to finish my actual sauce, the rustic sauce, with a bit of butter to emulsify it, to make it slightly thicker and glossier. So again, press down. I have it on medium heat now. The pan is nicely heated. I will add a bit of butter in there. That's to enhance the brownness, the caramelization of the actual steak. Take one side. Start getting brown. Take the other one. Same way. Another thing you may want to do, if you want to basting your actual steak with the butter on top, like that. Make sure you have a towel that pan is hot. You don't want to burn yourself, like I do all the time, but still. So again, I'm waiting. Same time, these steaks will go, and I'm going to plate them with some green beans, French beans that I already blanched. That people fail to understand that that's the way you do it, by blanching it and putting icy water to actually capture the actual color of the green bean. And now they are cooked almost al dente. I like my green beans slightly all the way, like the French, believe it or not. I'm going to check again my steaks that they're caramelizing. The other one too. Nice. So, again, I'll baste them a bit in my pan. You can use a spoon. Like that. So what I'll do, I'm going to cook them in my own liking, and then I will rest them over here. Very important. You need the blood to settle into the steak. So that's important too. Almost there. Almost there. See that nice brown color? Adding a bit of butter in the middle of you cooking a steak, that helps to caramelize the surface of the actual steak. Nice. Now, I'll turn around like that. This is the color I like to have. Again, I do the same thing. See all the juices? It's not only butter and olive oil, it's also the beef releasing a lot of the taste. I cook it slightly more. Then I'm going to show you the further step. Back to my steaks, more or less are there. There are some pricks. I press down. I know that's more or less medium rare to medium. I'm going to rest them now. So I just pop them nicely with the juices. Rest it. Like that. If you have your thumb over here, that's raw. Like that, it will be rare. Like that, it will be medium. Touch, touch, touch. So you have to just touch the steak as you're touching this. It will be similar effect of the doneness. That will be medium well. So it's a bit more, less bouncy here. And then that will be all the way cooked. So you know. Now, as I'm doing this and I'm resting, I'm going to also put my beans in there. And I have some salt in it. Like that. That's it. And I'm going to create now the sauce. Now, I have everything ready. Now, what do I do with these juices? Do I throw them out? You know what? I'm not going to throw them out. You know, I will make a sauce out of that. So, over here, I have about a cup of red wine, dry preferably. Like that. Put the heat up. Reduce it as quick as possible. Same time, I'll bring it to the boil and then I will start adding. Then I have my mayonnaise that I made. See recipe on the website, cinemantology.com. Homemade, nicely done 5-minute mayonnaise that anybody can do. Instead of going and buying all the jar mayonnaise, why don't you create your own? It will last 3 to 5 days in the fridge, no problem, and use as you go. So, this is boiling. See, now we are cooking also the actual wine, the alcohol. That's what you need. There you go. Just don't put your eyebrush or your hair there. I won't be responsible for that, okay? So you know. I have my mayonnaise and my beans. That I get them nicely hot. I put them all in there. And some, that's it. That's it. In there. Turn the heat over the water, reducing like that. Touch of salt. I have the salt here. Da, 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 da. Sauce is getting along. I'm not going to do anything to the beans yet. I'm reducing down the sauce. So I'm resting my steaks over here. You can tell there are some juices floating in this pan. What I do, I put it into the sauce, more taste, injection of it. The sauce is coming along, it's becoming a bit glossier. I have tomatoes here. I will add the tomato. Add some rosemary, finely chopped in there. I have some red onion that I diced finely. I have some bay leaf in there. And I also use I use the pestle mortar that I toasted some coriander seeds, let them cool down, the coriander seeds, and I crush them. I love coriander. People, they don't realize how good they taste with the steak. That's it. I'll have a bit more butter in there. I'll take my steaks and go on to my, I'll put the steak there. There. I stir my sauce until the butter melts. You can use a whisk. Getting along nicely. Let me taste. Different finger. Touch of salt in there. Add a bit of touch of salt. And I also have the pepper. That's more of that. Almost there. Nice. Your parsley leaves. You want to use parsley leaves. I use also some parsley. So now it's ready. See? Nice and glossy. Nice and glossy. The butter and the tomato made that sauce, the instantaneous sauce that we created out of nowhere, thicker. So what I do now, I just gonna add that sauce. Beautiful sauce in there. Same thing here. Bit of bay leaf as your garnish. You have your red onion in there. You have your rosemary. You have your tomatoes. Beautiful. Look at that glossy color. That's what I call a nice sauce. Ready out of nowhere. Wipe it with your plates. That's it. You can make 2, 4, 6 steaks exactly the same way. I have my green beans. You can either toast them with that mayonnaise. Nice, they're warm. You can have it as a side plate, or I have a little parsley in there and a touch of salt. Look at that dish. Oh, and voila, green beans toasted in mayonnaise, warm, with your beautiful juicy steak and an instantaneous sauce that all your guests would be very proud of you. So here we are, that's a nice result. You have your sauce, you have your steak, you have your green beans toast with a bit of homemade mayonnaise. Please try all the recipes and let me know on any feedback you have. But this is beautiful, this is nice, this is practical, and you took it a further step by creating a sauce out of nowhere. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us, please, cinematologist.com.